What's good, everybody? It's Kaige-O Gaming, and welcome back to our Massalia campaign on Total War Rome 2, Divide et Impera. If you are enjoying this series, make sure to leave a like. If you're not, make sure to leave a dislike. I appreciate all your feedback. And last time we left off, we have made a risky push. Sadly, we did lose Nemosos and our ally that we reinstated there. However, we may have forced an opening to Burdigala. And there was some contemplation to taking this for myself. I feel like that's a little risky. Then we have to rely on one of our armies to defend it, which we might be able to do with a full army. Maybe we should just take that for ourselves. And then we can swing one of our other armies around, like hold this as a choke point, but my only problem then is that they could pull her through and start hitting like Tolosa. Like if we take this for ourselves, we leave an opening. But we're out of supplies in Tolosa. And so we can't afford to hold our armies into that province anyways. So we don't have to decide that right this moment. We do have to take Burdigala, though. And, just a few thing. I don't know if you guys have noticed. You probably have. But the last few episodes, the camera's been a little messed up. I don't know what happened to my lighting. I haven't had to adjust my lighting in months. And all of a sudden, in, like, this last week, I've had some problems with, like, the green screen bleeding. You can kind of see here that, like, my hair is like fading a little bit. So I went ahead and adjusted some things. Hopefully that looks okay. Also, if you see a glare here, I have a pimple patch on. So enough about the camera. Just wanted to go ahead and point that out, that I am actively trying to figure out the camera situation and wonder why we're having these issues all of a sudden. But I think we're ready. I think we're ready to go into Burdigala. And I do think that we are going to decide to fight this. We're only going to have 2 ladders. That is tough. But they do have to come in on ships. So I'm hoping that we can quickly take the walls, take out the towers, and then form some defensive formations in the city. Because if we auto-resolve this, like losing half of our forces is too much. I think we can do better than that. So let's go ahead and begin the siege of Burdigala. To battle we go. Okay. Seeing the layout of Burdigala. Get some dry deployment here. This is kind of cool. They have some towers in the back here as well. They do have oil on this gatehouse. I think we have to push one of the gatehouses. To then easily get our troops into the city. With that being the case, though, I think it's got to be our hoplites. Where are our reinforcements coming from? Why can we not see that? Why can we not see where our reinforcements are coming from? Unless they're coming from the corner. Which I guess they could be. Seems odd to me. A lot of our troops are injured from our previous fight, which is a bit of a bummer. Alright, let's get pushing as quickly as possible. Their ships are way out here. They might not even land within the city. They all landed outside of it, that would be crazy. We can capture the victory point.
General.
They actually... Yeah, they're all gonna land outside the city. That's crazy. But we do have to quickly grab the gates. I feel like that's kind of cool. Nice little shot of pushing up the ladders. But yeah, we gotta make this quick. I don't know why my reinforcements aren't coming in. I don't know what the heck happened there, but we can quickly take this capture point, potentially. I'm worried about leaving my troops out here. We need people pushing up these ladders as quickly as possible. We could try and harass with the cav. I'm gonna have my cav act as scouts for now. Like, we could burn the gates down. Could also burn the towers down, I suppose. That might be worth it, actually. Look at... Whoa. Look at that fire damage. That's super quick. I need you guys going here. And then I need you guys coming here.
Advance at speed.
Quickly, quickly, quickly. You guys need to be throwing torches there. Do not stop. Keep throwing those torches. We might have to hold this for a moment. I don't know if we're gonna get that in time. Defensive formations! Please burn down this tower. Why do I have to keep giving you, like, commands? We're moving towards the gate. We're moving towards the capture point. You guys need to go into... Not reform the line. Phalanx, please.
Yes, Commander. Ready.
You guys should be able to pick these guys off real quick. See if we can't make that happen.
At your service. We await your command.
You guys can start capturing there. Keep moving, men!
Light horse.
Right, we were able to distract at least a couple. I'm sure that these guys have, yeah, throwing weapons and stuff. So we can't play too aggressively.
Spears ready.
Alright, you guys can start moving up.
Ready and waiting. Horsemen.
Horsemen.
Militia.
You shouldn't be in range of any other towers.
At your service. Orders understood.
We need to quickly take this capture point.
Skirmishers.
Skirmishers, you guys are gonna hold here.
Swords.
We might have to fight this. And I think we gotta wait for the rest of their troops to come in. Because if not, our cavs are just gonna get wrecked.
Militia.
You guys can come in here.
We have captured a tower.
Yep, quickly to the town square. I mean, capturing the tower is nice, but sadly now it doesn't really matter too much. These guys are kind of just hanging back.
Swords. Charge. Ready and waiting.
Hold, men, hold.
Skirmishers. Ready for orders.
Hold.
Orders.
Your lives depend on it. The gate is almost ours. We are taking the victory point. Our cav needs to get moving. We're getting some nice shots into the flank of this unit.
Ready. By your command. Swords.
I need to move these guys around, my swords.
Our
General,
general is under attack.
Inspire, Phalanx.
Skirmishers. Horsemen.
Alright, we need to start taking these slingers out. Quickly, quickly, quickly. You guys need to start.
Yes.
Our enemy have lost a victory point.
Yeah, that's huge. That's huge. Is this gate ours? It is. So now we can actually start moving out.
Warriors.
Let's make sure all these guys quit firing.
One of our units has used
Yeah,
all
I
its
knew that they
ammunition.
were going to start engaging me there.
At your command.
Help! War content the door!
Keep holding, men.
Orders. Militia.
All right, militia,
The
you
men
guys
are
can
wavering.
start coming out. Who's wavering? Our cav.
Ah, Kaige-O!
I don't think we're going to be able to hold our cav here.
Skirmishers!
Yeah, I think our cav's going to die out after this fight, sadly.
Militia.
Militia is starting to flee.
Our men flee the field of battle.
144
This is a
seconds.
shameful display.
That's all we need to hold on for.
Missile warrior!
Keep holding.
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
Is that our other? Yeah, we've lost 2 of our cav now. And they're starting to break through.
Advance at speed.
Quickly, 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 men.
By your command. Pictones ready.
Let's get a rally going.
Forwards. Ready and waiting. We wait your command.
Yeah, sadly, it just wasn't enough with our cav.
Pictones.
Swords are surrounded.
Skirmishers!
89. 89 seconds.
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
This is kind of crazy. I don't think I've ever had a settlement battle where I've fought outside of the settlement.
Ready for order. Pictones.
This is a little nuts.
Militia. Spear infantry. At your command. Orders understood. At your service. Double time.
Might need you guys to run off the
Our men
slingers.
flee the field of battle. This is a shameful.
Yeah, this is something that we cannot have.
For glory.
Center line collapsing.
What are you waiting? Orders?
By your command. Ready.
Advance at speed! Orders! Orders!
We await your
Today.
command. We await your command.
Yeah, that's not good.
Yes, commander.
Alright, we might need to go into phalanx
Orders ready.
with our general there.
Militia. Ready and waiting. General.
General might
The
take
enemy
a
fort will soon be ours.
heavy beating. Hold for 16 seconds, men.
Advance at
Your orders. Double time.
13 seconds. I mean, at least our other force stays healthy after this, right?
Spears ready. Pictones.
3 seconds. We won. Wow, that was kind of crazy. Yeah, I think our swords are dead. I think our cav is dead, and I think our chavs are dead. And we lost a hoplite. Woo! We were losing that fight, man. That fight was not going well. Okay. Do we take Burdigala, loot it for the 15k, or do we liberate and try and get an ally out of it? Can we hold? We only lost 2 of the cav and both of the swords. Still don't understand why our ally didn't come in, or our reinforcements. I feel like we desperately need allies.
Ready for orders.
Enzo's Legion, rank 4. The Aquitani. Okay. Well, we got ourselves a military ally.
At your command.
We need to make sure that we're in range here.
Make haste. Ready for orders.
And then we also need to make sure that we can get back here in a couple of turns. Maverick's Legion is on its way back. Our supplies in Tolosa should be replenishing a little bit at least. We have campaign movement range, morale. Let's get a melee and attack and defense for all spear-armed units. Melee attack and morale. Yeah, we'll take that as well. And let's just keep buffing up our hoplites and our morale.
Commander.
I think that's going to be important. For our Archon, Rightful Sovereign. Military research, unit recruitment, upkeep, empire maintenance, gravitas, diplomacy bonus, trade income, empire maintenance, cultural conversion. What are you?
We hunger for battle.
Logistician and commander of men.
Ready for battle.
I might make you a rightful sovereign and then turn you into a ferocious warrior. But for now, let's go here. And let's get that upkeep reduction. Because our income's hurting because we turned down our taxes a little bit. It's something we have to keep in mind. You're going to help with sanitation, population. We don't even need this building, do we? I also don't understand, like, where are these guys at? Oh, we haven't unlocked them. That's gonna come from the reform. So the troops that we can get, which are the Hoplites and the Peltis. We're already getting the Hoplites, but we'll better Hoplites from this. Upgraded. It would give us our Cav. Other than that, this building's not helping us too much. This gives us some swords, some archers. What does next tier give us? Because this does give us decent Cav. More Cav. Pretty decent Cav. Some okay swords. Some spears with some nice melee defense and nice AP damage. And then javelins. Maybe these buildings aren't bad to have for right now. Our growth is looking good. 29 growth per turn. We're still a little while before we can upgrade either Narbo or Tolosa. While we're here though, let's try and get trade right
There's
away.
a good pork roasting for you, and better ale and mead set aside.
And let's get some
First,
money for
we
that.
talk.
Boom.
All praise to the gods.
Ooh, that allows us to discover quite a few factions. You're at war with Rome, Syracuse. Oh, that's Carthage. You're at war with the Aravaci. Everybody's at war with the Aravaci. Holy cow. You have the Heltakai, who aren't at war with anybody. Yeah, that let us discover quite a few factions, didn't it? Aravaci are at war with a lot of people. Could try and get some trade agreements,
Greetings,
maybe.
friend. We will speak. Greetings. Now speak plainly.
Not
I do not
quite.
think our people want your trinkets. They like honest, manly stuff.
What
for
if
the most
I
part.
give you just a little bit of money? Okay.
Your
I don't know if
offer
that
is
was really
fair
worth it,
and
but
honorable.
that takes us out of the negative for our income. We'll take it. We'll take it. Aquatani, they rise. Nicomedes got a shield bearer. Action countered. War target available. Yep, bunch of factions encountered. We got 2 trade agreements, which is awesome. Help our economy a little bit. We have ourselves an ally once more. Hopefully they can start building up their forces. And if they want to take all of Aquitania, that's fine. Because then we can start moving towards Babrakti. And start taking that province. But yeah, we need some form of an alliance here. We just need to improve our military might in this area. Because it's not been easy on our own. It has not been easy. I think the Averni fell back. Looks like we're getting some mustering going. It doesn't look like they're pushing us. Agent has recovered. That's wonderful news.
Swifter than Hermes.
Celtici. Okay. Nobody we made alliances with. The Agrisi. That's way, way out there. A wet summer. Alright, we're minus 486.
You can call me.
You're gonna move up here
As a shadow.
and deploy.
Just scout ahead.
Okay, you guys are kind of still sending a force that way.
And words are yours.
We can move you up to Limonum and take some money from them.
Could do more in service to the people.
Boom, boom, boom. You guys are not going to replenish in our own territory. Or in ally territory, I mean. So let's get you into our own territory.
Waiting for orders.
But we don't want you sitting in Tolosa for long.
Ready for orders. Commander.
We don't even really want you sitting in Narbo for long.
Ready for battle.
Why are you guys not replenishing?
Ready for orders.
Local events? It's an open market, low supply consumption. Do I get rid of this army for now? Drop Maverick's Legion. How are we doing political-wise? Pretty good. I'd still like to get our influence up. Can you get married? You can finally. Alright, let's go ahead and seek a spouse then. Minus chance of having children. Unfaithful husband, that's great. A madman? I mean, that gives us research rate. I'll drop your authority for that. We'll also give you... You guys have traits already, so we'll give you the plus cunning. Oh, what can we do? You guys are both generals. We need to raise our influence at 41%. It's not very high. I don't think I want to upgrade any of these. What does this give us access to? It's not bad, I suppose. This helps with 3rd and 4th class citizens as well. It does give us more Celtic cultural influence, though. Like, this just doesn't help. Well, it gives us the, like, citizen cap, doesn't it? I still don't think it's worth it. I don't think that's what we need to focus on right now. Do we need a third army at the moment? It probably wouldn't hurt. I'm just worried about our supplies and our population. Like, do we just combine for now? Maybe that's the move? And that way we're not draining as many supplies. Total supply change is +9, so we're gaining supplies there. Gaining 29 supplies here, which is amazing. Yeah, -31 supplies here. That's not surprising. I don't quite understand what's going on here. -10% replenishment rate for all units because it does a wet summer. Okay. You're also causing public order issues, it would seem. We can't get any more agents, can we? No. Max amount of agents. We do have some money to play around with. Dawersi are way out there. Like, do we want to preemptively send out diplomatic missions? Maybe that wouldn't be a bad idea. Kind of keep loyalty high. Who can we get trade with? Galacy we have it with? Why don't you like me? You don't like my war with the Arverni. You're also at war with Syracuse. I can't believe Syracuse is still alive. But I guess Rome is distracted elsewhere. Yeah, they're going crazy. With all their wars. Like, maybe we try and make the Lusitani happy? They are friends with the Galacy.
I welcome you, worthy speaker. I listen because your people are no...
You won't take trade, but I think that's where I'm going to send my diplomat then. Try and get you a little bit of friendly with me. And then we just move around our armies, I think, for the moment. And watch our supply count. Kind of see what the enemies do. See what our allies can do. I probably should have moved those guys. Further in, towards Massalia. The Averni have a spy. Trying to bring down my diplomats. Our ally, I'm pretty sure, is mustering troops, which is great. Hopefully they can start applying some pressure. They're building up a second force. We love to see that. They are... Ooh, they went into ambush. Wounded. Wounded our diplomat. You betrayed me. Of course.
How can I be of assistance?
Tolosa had a great fire. Good lord, give me a break. Yeah, that's not super expensive, thankfully. Alright, you guys are still somehow recovering. Our population is hurting real bad. So we're gonna bring you into Massalia. We're gonna bring you into Massalia.
At once, we hunger for battle. At your command. Your next commander?
What does that mean for supplies? -10. And then if we bring you into Narbo, what does that mean for supplies?
Is that all?
You're still positive 11. Tolosa, you are gaining supplies nicely now, which should eventually help your population. Narbo should be fine and continue increasing in population. And Massalia, you're slowly gonna get drained.
At your command. Ready for orders.
Alright, what did we lose here? Our swords and our cav?
Are you ready to serve?
We could get some peltas here. 8 and 19. These guys are pretty expensive though. The swords are just super cheap. I guess you get what you pay for. I'll take them for now.
At your command.
I'm a little tempted to send you into Narbo, since we have the additional supplies.
Commander,
Let's see how that works.
waiting for more orders.
Narbo, what's your supply at now? -4, where you guys are +5 in Massalia. Okay, I think we can do that. That way we don't drain our supplies as fast. You're maxed out for the moment. And now Tolosa can start building up supplies as well, so we can kind of bounce back and forth.
Ready for battle. Ready for
I like this, I
orders.
like this. Give our troops some time to replenish. We're giving the enemy, or our ally, some time to build up their forces. They have a full 20 stack building up a second army. We can see the Averni over here. We know that the Pictones have a force. Alright, let's go ahead and send you on a diplomatic mission. Could educate our daughter. How's our money looking? 8K. I might look into education next turn. +2 gravitas for initiator. +2 loyalty for 4 turns. I mean, that gives you some gravitas. Why not, right? And then send you on another diplomatic mission where hopefully you're successful this time around. Please? Like, you have super high cunning. You have gained a level. Line of sight. We'll give you line of sight for now. What else can we give you? Higher chance of success in your actions? Higher chance of critical? Ooh, unit replenishment in local region for enemy armies while deployed. Yeah, that could be nice. That could be super nice. You're garrisoned, you are mustering. So they're building up another force. Something to be mindful of. Go ahead and end another turn. They're bringing their force back to Nemosos. Don't mind that, don't mind that.
My lord has ordered
We
that
cannot
your
hold on to a
merchants
trade
must
agreement for
leave,
the life of us.
and our traders.
It's actually insane. Whoa. Prominent citizen comes of age. After a careful upbringing under various tutors in the arts, sciences, and methods of warfare, this man has assumed his rightful place as the leader of our people. His lineage is noble and his support within ranks of our people is strong. Will he take his place among the great names of the city or simply fade into the obscurity of history? This man will join your party as a general. Generous tribute. Awesome. Trade agreement broken. Yep, we're aware. We are aware. And now we're not going to take replenishment because of the winter. I take it. This is ridiculous. Minus 20% replenishment. Oh my lord, look at their armies. Holy cow. Year in history, Olympic victor, Des Zeno of Citium, Hellenistic Stoic philosopher. Son of Paisius becomes tyrant of the Greek city-state of Sicyon after murdering Cleonias. He either banishes or puts to death Cleonias' friends and relations. Cleonias' young son, Aratus, narrowly escapes death. Tyrant of Syracuse, Hero II, once more attacks the Mamertines. Ally themselves with Carthaginian fleet and hold off the Syracusans. When Carthaginians do not leave, the Mamertines appeal to Rome for an alliance. What the heck? They're just using everybody. Rome is unwilling to see Carthaginian power spread further over Sicily and encroach on Italy. Rome enters into an alliance with the Mamertines. The First Punic War begins, and will embroil Rome in a conflict with Carthage that will continue for 23 years. Appius Claudius Caudex and his 2 legions are deployed to Sicily. The first time a Roman army has gone into action outside the Italian peninsula. Sends his forces to Messina. Mamertines has convinced the Carthaginians to withdraw. Only minimal resistance. Mamertines hand the city over. Carthaginians set up a blockade. Syracusans are also outside the city. Appius Claudius leads his troops outside the city of Messina to defeat the Syracusans in battle, forcing Hero to retreat back to Syracuse. The next day, Claudius defeats the Carthaginians. First ever recorded gladiatorial combat. Cool. Cool. If we put you into the city, will you take replenishment?
Set up the watch. At your command.
I don't believe so.
Cannot follow this order. Advance.
I do not believe so. You can go ahead and deploy once more.
I will do what is needed.
Ready for
We got you back up to a full stack.
You there. Get
The
on
-1
the
food is fine.
battle.
I don't know what happened to that Pictones army.
At your command. Look to the defenses.
Ew. Total supply change is 23 now. Disgusting. Supply change is 8. It's -25. Yeah, winter is not being kind to us right now. Your population is still hurting from region supplies. Yeah, draining our supplies that low is really costly in terms of population. Massalia is at 12k, so that's not bad population-wise, but then you look at somewhere like Nemosos or Barakte at 33k, 47k. It's ridiculous. Ridiculous. We lost our trade agreement, which is tough. That is tough. Still got positive loyalty. I'm gonna try and send it to Glacie again. Maybe try and improve our relations to get trade back. See if that's the case. I think we just gotta play patient for now. Wait until our ally can make a move. Or see if the Averni make a move. One or the other. who owns over here? Because I wouldn't mind taking on the Occitani, to be honest. I wouldn't mind that at all. Okay, these guys keep moving closer and closer. New prominent citizen. An important character. Nobility of birth and proper upbringing have set this man on the proper course toward a prominent role in the life of our great city. While he has his supporters among the ruling elite and commoners alike, he must step forward out of the shadow of his predecessors. Now his own fortune will be made by his actions rather than his lineage. The child has died. War declared. Okay. Aquitani. So our ally just went to war with the Averni. Alright, what's happening here with all these people? Declare heir. We can't adopt. Oh, our other son. We can educate our, I guess technically, sister. Let's educate our daughter. -5 gravitas per turn. Do other nobles count towards the Council of the 600 for influence? Do a favor to get gravitas? That costs 20 gravitas. I would really like to take on this army to weaken them and to level up our forces.
Ready for orders. At your command.
You can't reach me still. I think our spy needs to continue moving a little bit.
Can I be of more?
Maybe keep an eye on things over here instead.
Swift and silent.
So this is we know that they have like 3 full stacks. They're building up their second force.
Commander.
I don't know if we can really afford more troops at the moment. Supplies are -22 here. -17. Tolosa, how are we doing? Regent supplies are still crushing your pop.
At your command.
Can we afford a fight with them yet? We still need replenishment. I think we just need to chill. Diplomat was wounded.
At your command. We hunger for battle.
We definitely don't want to recruit here in Narbo. We want to keep building your population. It's only going up 24 per turn. You guys are dropping 275. We're getting a lot of second-class citizens in Massalia, which isn't bad, because that's what like our good hoplites are made of. And our cav. So like, definitely our higher quality and tier troops make up the second class, but they're also not cheap either. Alright, let's keep trying to replenish a bit here before we decide to make our move. Carthage keeps moving back and forth here. I do think we need to take out this army because I'm pretty sure they're consuming our supplies. You god. Oh god. Alright. Yeah, that army needs to go. That army needs to go. Now it's time for us to hold our ground this way. From this direction. Rather than by Tolosa. They're going to fortify? A generous tribute. That is amazing. Another child has died. 2 children has died? Who is murdering our children? Oh my goodness. Our hero has gained a rank. That's good news. Campaign movement range. Fire. Upkeep, replenishment rate. Fire. I don't want minus chance of anticipating an enemy ambush. That does not sound good. Missile attack range. Attritional losses when besieging. Very solid. Let's go there.
Ready for battle. At your command. Ready for orders.
380 supplies you're sitting at. You're sitting at 374. You guys are back up to 102. Regen supplies are still very badly affecting the population though. Our research is done. What did we get? Improved irrigation. That was here. That helps with second and third class population. Which is nice. Wealth from commerce and trade, and then we get the +3 food. Or we allow ourselves to upgrade our towns, but we need better sanitation if that's the case. Where do we get bonus to sanitation? Oh, the way up there. That's a little too far out of our reach for now. Second class population growth. Another 0.5%. Could finally get that.
Your command.
And then I think we go into a battle here. Why are all of our children dying? Oh my gosh. It's all of our older children as well. The people we spent money to educate. Oh my gosh. Dude, who is killing off our children? That's actually so messed up. So messed up. I think we can take some more time for this army to get replenished. Maybe we can move out with these 2 forces.
Ready for battle.
We have some mercenaries available. This army's pretty solid.
Ready for battle. Make haste, men. We hunger for battle.
You're not reaching, dog.
Get the stakes up. Ready
You
for
are
orders.
not reaching.
For glory and honor.
They want to fight it. Then we can kick these guys out of our territory and weaken them a bit. What does auto resolve give us? Sheesh. Half our force gone again. That's too much. That's too much. Let's do it. Let's have ourselves another battle. Level up our troops some more. Level up our armies, level up our generals. Sadly, this is going to give our other guys more influence, but... Ooh, a rainy battle. Alright, where are our reinforcements? Way... on top of the hill. Alright, well this is where we'll deploy. See if we can't draw them out.
Yours to command. The history of this day is written. What will the poet say? He will say that we were outnumbered and in danger. But he will also say that we went forward like men. Stand to. Warriors, move out! Melee infantry ready!
Our reinforcements have
Yeah,
arrived.
it's about time, guys. Took you long enough to get here. Does look like they're gonna sit at the fort, which is fine. As long as they're outside of the fort. Okay. I believe this is everybody. All of our healthy hoplites.
Hoplites, ready!
Front and center, please.
And ready! Advance at speed!
Alright, what else does that leave us?
Aikato! Horsemen!
We have some healthy cav,
Grouped and ready! Forward!
and then we have some not so healthy cav.
Missile runner!
Maybe we'll group with our general, who's also not healthy.
Forward! Yes, Commander!
Just kind of remind ourselves that we need to be careful there.
At your service!
We have 5 units of spearmen.
Commander! Battle group awaiting orders! As you command! Skirmishers! Battle group!
They can go with our weakened skirmishers.
Forward! Ready and waiting! Melee troops awaiting
And then we have our swords,
Double time!
who can go with our healthy skirmishers. And then we have some hoplites as well, who can push over there.
Hoplites!
And our other general can be in the center. Alrighty, I'm liking it, I'm liking it, I'm liking it. Formation, men! In formation! Go ahead and fast forward while we wait it out a bit. Go ahead and scout with our cav. And start marching on forward. We can walk it though. No rush. No rush, no rush. Alright. We might be able to draw them away from the towers. They don't really have any ranged, at least that we can see. They could be hidden.
We have discovered the enemy's
They are
hidden
hidden.
units.
Okay, I like this. Let's draw out their cav.
Gotcha! Lose!
Yeah, they're definitely hidden.
Gods guide our shots! Quickly now! Udako! Now!
Okay, some nice shots into the rear. Are they gonna come to us?
Night horse!
What the heck is happening? Is the bait working?
Horsemen! Fire!
I think calves are the biggest threat here. Because they can outmaneuver and tie up our cavalry.
Riders, advance! Now!
Alright, I'm not convinced we want to move all the way up there then. So let's run into position. Don't really want to use my jabs on that either. Alright, it's time to pull out now. Time to pull out, men. Hoplites! Form up!
Swords! Yours to command.
Alright. Might be about that time. Start going into slow motion. How well are the Javs gonna do here? I think we're gonna take a charge.
We have discovered the enemy's hidden units.
We are gonna take a charge. Can we pull you guys back? Did not go super well. That's going just fine. How bad was that charge? Pretty bad on our center. Ooh, please do not break them. Come on, man.
Our men flee the field
There's
of battle.
no need for that.
This is a shameful display.
It's completely unnecessary. That's ridiculous. Alright, they're gonna throw their jabs. Alright, now might be the time to bring our cav up this way. I need you to form up. Need you to form up behind. I need you to get in the phalanx, Mr. General. I need you guys to be able to win that fight. In melee, our cav just gets slaughtered. Slaughtered. They don't hold very well. You guys can all shoot their infantry there.
We have discovered the enemy's hidden units.
Alright, we stopped the charge there. I'm going to put my general in there. It is quite difficult to see. We're gonna inspire that. You guys are gonna start moving out. Did we win that fight? We did. You guys are gonna start rotating.
Our general is under attack.
You guys are gonna start rotating. I'm well aware that our general is under attack, thank you. You guys can keep rotating. Start applying pressure here in the center. Actually, what I want you guys doing, popping there. This isn't the greatest. Them peeling infantry. I want you guys shooting into the flanks here. Pop and inspire, please. You guys can probably make it out of phalanx. You guys can close in there. Alright, we nearly broke this cav. It's wonderful news. You guys are gonna keep rotating for me. Should be getting some nice shots into those boys. Alright, My cav, I need you guys to pull out. We're gonna keep rotating with these guys. You guys are gonna send these guys on the run. Perfect, we're about to break them there. You guys need to be charging. You probably don't need both of you guys to do that, though.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Not a huge fan of this, but, you know. Is what it is. Start moving you guys on over. I want you guys taking shots into their backs. How are we doing here? Seem to be doing okay. You guys should be able to win that fight. Boom. We're winning here as well. Get our nice little close-up slow motion action. Did they break? They did break. Awesome. Alright, you guys need to run.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
You guys need to start surrounding. How are we doing with this cav? Did we break him? We did break him. Awesome. Alrighty. This is exactly what we want to see. Cav, keep it moving, keep it moving. Boom, their right and left flanks are all breaking.
Has used all its ammunition.
That should pull you guys out of phalanx? No, it doesn't. Yep, I just need everybody to start surrounding, please. Keep outmaneuvering them. Should be in a good spot. Excuse me. Good lord.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Nice, nice, nice. General still chasing there. All of these guys are completely surrounded. General, you can finish those guys off. Hoplites. Just because somebody's gotta turn and face. Somebody's gotta turn and face for the general. All right, general, let's not go crazy.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Okay, so go ahead and get some cap charges here. They're pulling through. Okay. Just breaking my formation. Why did my general just sit there? That seemed weird. We should get the break here soon. You guys can help. Make sure our general doesn't fall there. I think for the most part, we finished off a lot of their units.
We'll kill them all! As you say!
Ready for orders. Yes, Commander.
Let's get an Inspire going. Let's get a Rally going. Hoplites, keep squeezing, keep squeezing.
By your command, Hoplites!
General's about to break. Yeah, this Hoplite like pulled all the way through. Very interesting choice.
Attack their position!
The enemy general
Is dead. That's what we like to hear. Alright, let's make sure we finish off their units. Completely decimate this army. And the Pictones should be down to 1 force, so now we have to prepare for the Averni. We took some okay losses. Like, nothing really too crazy. It's a decisive victory, 763 lost. We should be getting some nice veterancy on these troops. These guys had decent veterancy as well. Quite nice, quite nice. No units lost. Their entire army is gone. I think we enslave.
Is that all?
I think we enslave the captives. Continue to boost our economy. Alright, so we have a 20 stack that we can see, an 11 stack, a 19 stack, and a 20 stack. So what I'm hoping is that if they decide to push us here, we can then, our ally can then start picking off some of their settlements. That's what I'm hoping. Whether or not that'll happen, we'll have to see. We're minus 30 in terms of supplies here. We're positive 1 there. We're starting to build back up in Tolosa, which is nice. 17. 374. We're still in the green. You guys are still replenishing.
For battle. Hunger for battle.
I think we just kind of fall back here.
Ready for further.
I am worried about running out of supplies. Quite worried about that. What does this do? Increases our population growth for 2nd and 3rd. More food, more wealth, more army replenishment. I think we pop that. And we will decide what we want to build for our culture building next time. So, whew. We have an ally who is staying alive, and hopefully very shortly can help us apply pressure to the Averni and Pictones. And then, you know, once these guys get weakened, hopefully our ally grows stronger, so we can have a strong ally on our side, and hopefully we can claim some territories for ourselves as well. If not, maybe we can start expanding into Spain and Portugal pretty soon and start taking territory there. But for now, I think things are looking much better than they were in the past. I think we are taking steps into the right direction. Now we just need to maintain our replenishment, maintain our population, and maintain our regional supplies while we wait for an opening to take territory. So, as always, I appreciate y'all for stopping by, and I hope to see you in the next episode. Until then, peace out, y'all.